and welcome back to my channel. I'm Isabel Alvarez-Arada. I am the host of Covered in Pet Hair, a boozy web show for pet lovers on Pet Life Radio and here on YouTube. If you have not watched any of our episodes, please do. It's just me and a pet expert or two chatting, having a drink, sharing notes, and sometimes we give you some expert tips that might help you in your relationship with your pets. If you haven't watched any shows, here is a link to the premiere episode where I chat with an animal communicator, a very dear friend of mine who gives me all his secrets. Well, not really. I can't be an animal communicator. But anyway, it's a very interesting and very fun show. So please check it out if you haven't already. And if you're a cat lover, episode 2 is where it's at. You'll find out how many cat trees and litter boxes these cat fanatics have in their house, which is good stuff to know. Anyway, for today, for Cruelty-free Friday, I'm just coming to tell you that perfection is not where it's at when it comes to cruelty-free living. I used to be vegan. I'm not vegan anymore. It's not because I wasn't healthy as a vegan. I loved being vegan, but it's just not sustainable right now for my life. And it hasn't been for a few years because I've been pregnant, breastfeeding, living in areas where vegan products were hard to come by, where good produce was hard to come by. And well, I adapted my diet to what was sustainable for me and for my family, especially considering out of 4 people who live with me, 3 of us have food allergies. So we have some limitations that we need to work within, and that's okay. And I'm sure every single person watching this has some limitations, whether they be financial, physical, medical, whatever it is. And you're going to do the best you can, and that's all that matters. So remember, when you're looking at Cruelty-free Friday stuff, when you're looking at anything that we talk about or anything that you see online, veganism being promoted as like the best way to live, these are all great things. But just do little things every single day to get you toward any goal that you have, whether it be veganism or flexitarianism or pescatarianism, or just living a dairy-free life. Whatever it is, just make small choices every single day to get you there. I'm doing the same thing every single day. I'm trying my hardest to keep animals out of my life. Animal impact is important to me. That's why I do Cruelty-free Fridays. That's why I try to make sure that every time I'm buying something, I'm aware if it was tested on animals or if there's some kind of animal product in it. But doesn't mean that I'm perfect. And it doesn't mean that I expect anybody else who's doing the same thing to be perfect. Sometimes things slip under the radar. Sometimes we need to have a chicken sandwich on a road trip and there's nothing else to eat, and that's what we had that day, and that's okay. So this is a judgment-free zone, but more so it's an encouragement zone. I want you to be encouraged by the small steps you take rather than overwhelmed by the stuff that you aren't doing. Because every single small step that you take is positive, and it's a good thing for 1, 2, 10, 100 animals. And that's really all that matters, is taking little steps and making small impacts. And at the end of the day, if we all take our little steps, the impact will be great and it will be grand and it will be wonderful. So stick to what you can, do what you can, pay attention where it works for you, and I'll be over here doing the same thing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.